I'm not much of one for remembering. For sure, it's true. What are you talking about?
Where are you?
I think your bear
He's the bear at the moment. I think we moved your character there, just to make room for the bear.
Go low and left. It seems pretty accurate to me. Yeah, I think you guys did try to talk your way in with sending forth your most charismatic party member.
Well, I mean, he's also the most goblin-like, so really, I don't think it was a bad idea.
I think the very last thing you did here was you burst into a room. There was a goblin hunting through some barrels. You tried to shoot him simultaneously with some arrows, and it didn't quite work out. He was able to yell. Some other goblins came in. You came into another room. It looks like a kitchen. You killed some goblins, and right about there is where we stopped.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
I like that your mind goes to train and not like, oh, murderer.
Hey, we live in the suburbs.
He a little squeaky.
I'm trying to figure out why my...
Yeah, we didn't say he was the brightest murderer.
He's got a soundboard on his phone.
Let me load up spooky sounds number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been cranking up the volume trying to figure out why I couldn't hear it. It's probably going to my headset. That would be why.
Ah.
So yeah, if you guys are hearing it really well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
That makes a
I
lot
did
of
it at the
sense.
OS level. It switches it around because I have a headset plugged in, but I'm not using the headset earpieces. I'm just using the microphone. And I actually got a new computer recently, so all of my settings are now
of course
different, and I have to fix them. So yeah, I can turn that down a little bit now. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're good. Wow, you are something special.
Traumatized by trains?
I forgot I put our Roll20 soundtrack in my burnt that to a disc and put it in my car. All right. So yeah, you are in what seems to be a kitchen area. There is a door leading out of the room to the right, as well as an open doorway leading out of the room to the north. And Magnus says hello.
Hello,
Magnus.
Your fan club is here. He's glad to see you all. All right, go down. Go.
Okay. Don't have to tell me twice.
Right, nap time? I'm in.
Nap time? Yes.
I think we looked through these barrels last time we were here, if I'm remembering correctly?
I think
I
so.
believe so. Because
Sounds
I think
like
they
something
can
we'd have done.
food and food-like things.
Yeah, and they were like kind of half rotted food like things, if memory serves.
Ah, so, Orsik took them. That's what I'm hearing. Alright, well, that joke didn't land. Do we, well, it looks like we've got two, more doorways to go through. Firstly, I'm partial to the ones that aren't quite as open, and I point towards what looks like an actual door at this far end of the room, rather than this open doorway right here.
Orsik just rushes forward and is like, say no more.
Alrighty.
He's very well acquainted with doors.
It's my specialty. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna open the door. I'm feeling lucky.
Wow, it just popped right open.
You pop the door open. It leads into another corridor, which seems to... There's a branch going to your left immediately, and then one that goes ahead and then turns left.
Alright. A door that leads to more doors.
It's the best type of door. Lead on, I'll take up the rear. But in like
What do you think?
an intimidating
Up
way.
or right?
Might as well try the first one.
Fang north.
It's... As you step up around the corner, it's pretty clear that this connects back to the open doorway from that leads back into the kitchen.
Well, you know what?
Oh.
We tried.
Sneaky architects.
We've been bamboozled. Guys, I'm lost. Help.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Alright.
Is
Double back.
This might be a dumb question. What is to my left?
So, spoiler alert, I'm using map generators for some of these, so it generates kind of a random map, and every now and then I decide that there's a little branch or feature that I just don't like, and
okay.
So
Sounds
that's
good to
a
me.
wall. There's nothing unusual there at all, and
Okay.
that's totally 100% honest.
Sorry, everybody, it was just a wall.
There be dragons.
Yeah, it saves me like hours and hours of time to just throw up a random generator and like feed it some info, and then click the button a few times till I get something I kind of like and cover up any part that I want to use.
I'm gonna have to start doing that. Because map generation is not easy.
These come from Donjon, DONJON, .bin.sh. They have a map generator, and if you play with the settings and the seed, you can actually get some pretty decent maps.
Okay.
And if you really want to, they actually generate like treasure in each room, monsters in each room, wandering encounters in each room, traps. Like, I don't use a lot of that, although sometimes I let it inspire me. I usually just use it for the map itself.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright, do we want to actually make some progress? Or, I mean, we could just keep walking in the circle.
Double back. And I'm just gonna kind of squeak through. Excuse me, coming.
So, the corridor takes a few twists and turns through here. As you make your way around the corners, you notice that there is a torch burning further in.
Must be expecting us. How nice of them to light up the way.
I smell goblins.
You sure it's not the bear right next to you?
No, actually, Orsik has no idea.
I mean, it could even be Orsik himself.
It is the truth.
I mean, not to disparage a friend, but we can't really rule out that as a possibility.
Am I looking at a dead end?
So you come around the corner, and it appears to be a dead end ahead of you.
Ooh.
Bamboozled
We
yet
did
again.
something wrong. Alright. Act it up. You can speak bear.
Yeah, and you can make wild bear gestures.
If anybody has speak
No.
with animals, I think that would cover it.
Describe some gestures, and we'll do our best to interpret them.
Yes, please.
We need webcams for this.
Exactly. But not right now, because I'm quarantined hideous.
Kimberly, I'm sure you're as beautiful as ever.
Oh, well, thank you.
Winning.
So what are your gestures looking like? I think he's saying we need to go to the end of this hallway and double back. And maybe even something else, I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I'll just kind of, I'll go move to one.
Okay. Give me an investigation with advantage.
It's one investigative bear. It's like McNair the crime bear.
Gonna take a bite out of crime.
Good idea.
All right. So, as you rear up and slam your paws into the wall, it cracks and gives way, breaking out into a room on the far side. Now, I have screwed up, and I accidentally drew over this hidden door with my dynamic lighting. So, I can't open it for you.
I see.
But I can, unless I delete literally, like, because it's one shape that makes up most of the wall. So to remove it, I'd have to, like, delete all of it.
That's too much hassle.
But what I can do is I can just pop you through it one at a time onto the other side, and I can give you a really good description of what you'll see as you go through, and that to help you make your decision on if you're going through.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Jacob, from where you are, you have forced it down, and it's going to be, obviously everyone can see it right in there. I'll mark it on the other side too so we don't lose it. You have forced down the wall, and it collapses into the next room with a very loud thumping noise, and the sound of many goblin voices can be heard coming through the opening. From where you are, I mean, I'll pop you through. So there's your view of what you'd be able to see, but obviously from the other from the other hallway. So I will put you back. And at this point, I think we are going to have to go into initiative.
Yes. I was dreading this moment. That would be my record initiative roll, as a matter of fact.
It's time for that gold star.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, your curse has been passed on.
Oh, myself. What are you talking about? Oh, I see. Rolled a 2? Some rolls in this game, I don't quite understand how the math works out.
It's math. Does anyone really understand?
I mean, I like to think I understand it. But, like, the formula they're using here, I just don't understand, like, the nomenclature. Oh, I understand.
Meow.
I see now. I understand now. It all makes sense. Don't worry, I just figured it out. I cracked the code. I mean, yeah, throw in some Greek alphabet letters.
More letters. I'm gonna let the dogs out. Be right back.
Alright, have fun.
Alright.
Whoa, that's a lot of goblins. I just scrolled down on the turn order thing and revealed like 5 more goblins.
Oh my gosh.
We got
obviously, the
this.
rest of you that are still in the hallway can hear a commotion, but you can't see anything that's going on. I'll continue doing my best to describe it for you so you can make the decision when you want to go through the door.
Quite the commotion.
All right. So there's a lot of hustle and bustle on the other side, a lot of noise. You hear some movement and shouting, a door slam somewhere. Now it's Orsik's turn.
Ooh. It sounds fun over there. I think I'm gonna enter.
If you go. Alright. So, as you enter, there you go. If you would have preferred to have stopped in the doorway and not gone all the way in, because you would have been able to see some of this at least, let me know and we can work with that.
I am fantastic right now. I'm actually going to step one side of the doorway, and I'm going to reserve an action to attack with my weapon, because my short stub legs can't quite get there. So if anybody gets close enough to me, thwack.
Understood. I guess I need to actually put these guys on a chart so I can keep track of their hit points and stuff. That would be smart of me.
That might help.
I plan things out real good.
Sure sounds like it.
Literally just the word excited using the gift cert.
Sounds pretty complicated. Could you run me through that one again?
Yeah, let me just break it down for you.
Just gonna have to spell it. Hopefully you're better with letters than you are numbers.
Ah, yes. Letters. College for letters.
Fal Dune.
No, Jake, this is Polar coordinates.
Sounds like you're texting on a rotary phone.
Same.
We have a rotary phone. We actually
Yeah, hello.
It's not that hard to imagine.
Nope.
Just saw it happen not too long ago.
All right. Yep, that's going to be a fantastic miss.
Well, I guess now I'm gonna have to imagine it. That's pretty funny.
It's better than nothing. So,
Yeah.
I assume that's a bite attack, that second one? Okay. There's gotta be a way. I know I used to do this in one of my games where I had macros for class actions that like listed everything out for me. Anyway, yes, you managed to latch onto the goblin's arm and damn near tear it off. All right, Wit.
Oh, meow. Okay, I just saw two of my companions go through that door, and I'm thinking that sounds like an okayish decision.
You have terrible judgment.
Look, I'm at a party with these guys right now. Yup.
Relatively speaking, this is actually an improvement.
That's a lot of goblins.
It's like, yeah.
And I can't make it to him, but I do have a short bow, so I'm going to attempt to shoot the goblin right in front of my bear friend.
Pretty innovative.
Pew pew.
All right, how would you like to do it?
Tactics. I guess it's just gonna be kind of one of those panicked. I have the bow in my hand, pull it back, and just a nice little, I don't know, chest shot. I don't know, just kill the goblin dead.
All right, you slam an arrow into the goblin's chest and he collapses to the ground.
Woo!
Hooray!
That's all I got.
So proud of you.
All right, Ferdinand, Felix, Kleagort. Love that last
See
name.
what all this is about.
Yeah, there's like a whole stack of people going behind you.
Oops. 20, 15. Oh, that's most of my movement. Hit me on the other side of this here barrier, if you please.
Okay. Wit is kind of right there as well.
Unfortunately, all my movement puts me right here with Wit, which is awkward.
Wit,
So
we're just gonna bump
weird.
you over a little bit.
That's fine. I had enough movement to move over there anyways. It's fine.
Oh boy.
You could have hung out in the doorway if we had a doorway, but that's my fault.
If you want, I can still move to the doorway.
It doesn't matter. I think you're good. As long as Wit's happy where she is, we're all good.
I'm happy.
Alrighty. Then I'm gonna. Oh, sweet damage ammo. I'm gonna try to hit this one because that's where I have the opening. For some reason, figured it out. This one with my patented Ray of Frost.
You shout patent pending every time you use it.
No, I'm not that much of a tool. Cast spell. Oh
Damn.
man. Kind of
Would
wish
you like
I'd
to
roll.
Nice.
I'm really min-maxing my damage dice.
Yeah, how would you like to do it?
I walk into the room. I see that there are about the two goblins here that I can see. I'm like, oh, get a load of that guy! And I point at him, and then the Ray of Frost hits him.
Shazam. I love it.
Alright. Correct. That is correct.
You want to? I will allow you to trade your initiative die for a D8 if you want.
It's tempting. I'll pass, but it's really tempting. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Now it is the remaining guy's turn here. Let's see. 1, 2. There. This one runs up here, and this one runs there. Both of them lunge at Orsik. I believe they have. No, they don't have pack tactics.
Ouch.
I have a reserved action.
Oh, that's right. So that the one on your right would have passed you first.
Maybe?
Oh, that's something.
Unfortunately, no. He's pretty nimble and manages to dodge the attack.
Dope.
Yeah, that attack would have actually happened probably either here or here. Good try, though.
You know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
some of the ones you do.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Both of them rush into position, swinging scimitars. That will be, what is this for? An 18 to hit.
Hit.
And a 14 to hit.
Miss.
One hit. Take 7 slashing damage.
Right.
Both of them. From the north end of the room, a pair of arrows come streaking down towards your guys' position. One of them is going towards Fal Dune / Sir Barrington. That's gonna miss. It's like a 6. And the other is going towards Wit.
Rude.
That will be a 16.
That'll hit.
Alright. Take 5 piercing damage as the arrow slams into your shoulder. And with that, everybody go ahead and give me a perception check.
Can't wait to actually do kind of mediocre at this.
There's goblins here, guys.
I smell goblins. His face is just covered in blood and gore. Alright. There's missing one. Okay.
Ow.
Orsik, we go to your turn.
All right. I am going to attack. I don't think it matters which one. I don't see that they took any damage.
One
You're
of them
saying
is
all
secretly
goblins
the
are
end
the
game
same? I
boss,
clicked on
and
the
you'll
wrong
never
one,
be able to
but
kill
that's
him. Oh, sorry, missed that. Was that the one between you and Fal Dune?
Yeah, this guy on the right, the one that I
Okay.
originally meant.
With advantage, yay. How would you like to do it?
So I accidentally clicked on my axe. So for some reason, I guess I'm feeling axe friendly today. I switch weapons and begin murdering. Yeah. And so I just slash right into the clavicle of the goblin, leaving a nice gash in the throat.
All right.
And then I'm actually going to use Second Wind, which gives me another action, and I'm going to attack again the guy to my Fang North. That's what I'm using. That's the one.
I think Second Wind is the healing one.
Yes, correct. Sorry, just marking stuff.
All right. Unfortunately, you are not as lucky on that second attack, and the goblin there manages to dodge out of the way.
All right. Swing and a miss. That will end my turn.
All right. Fal Dune.
Alright, see ya. Have fun. Ah, already.
All right. So, everyone else, you just hear more commotion coming from the room that the bear just charged into. Fal Dune, you see a number of goblins rushing your direction. That'll be the first one that reaches you, so go ahead and make your attack action.
There's more?
Alright, that will hit, and that will kill it. Good job on that. How would you like to do it? Yeah, oh yeah. All the time. Okay. I figured you were just gonna eat it, but okay. Alright, the remaining one lashes out with scimitar. That'll be an 18 to hit. Take 8 slashing damage. As well as 2 of them fire arrows at you, which will be a 16 and a 23 to hit. 16. Take another total 13 piercing damage. So you've been slashed with a scimitar and 2 arrows slam into you. And Wit, we go to you.
Alrighty. I guess I'm going to now attempt to stab that jerk goblin.
Genius.
I know, right? So I'll hop over this one's corpse and if I can find it.
Connects, how would you like to do it?
Oh, just a lovely little flourish. And I'm going to do a nice little flourish right across his neck.
Alright. Slit his throat, and he collapses to the ground with a surprised look on his face.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Oh, that's all I got for right now.
Okay. Felix.
Alright, I will roll on over here. Let me get my measuring stick out. I'm gonna kind of split the defenders here. Actually, I think I can get to here.
Probably.
So I will do that. And is there any way I can sort of like flip this table over to try to give myself some cover?
You certainly can, and I like the way you think.
Thanks. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. I'll just assume it's there, because it looks like it's kind of there adjacent. Oh, perfect. Alright. And I will use my partially covered position to chuck another ray of frost at the goblin on the left. Hold on. gonna shoot the one on the right instead.
Okay.
I got the range for it. Where's Ray Frost? It's all the way at the bottom. If I rolled this well for initiative, it'd be a whole different planet.
It would be a different game. Yep, so that definitely connects, and how would you like to do it?
So I run over here, and in one swift motion, I flip the table with my trunk and shoot this guy the finger pistols with my left hand.
I like it.
And he just sort of becomes cold. Alright. And I'll sort of keep an eye over the table, not totally go under, just to keep myself informed, but I'm just kind of chilling here.
With your position behind the table, I'd say that you have at least half cover. So you'll, what is it,
Half-
+2 to AC?
That sounds right. That's what I thought. Yeah, 25, I think. You
Well,
know,
I
it's
have a house rule on it.
perfect square. Oh, okay.
Right.
I think it is +2.
Okay, anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. The remaining archer up there hurls a frustrated arrow at Felix, which will be a 17 to hit,
Yep, that hits me.
even with the +2.
Yeah, my AC is 14.
Oh, well, she's
That's
really
alright.
good, and happens to catch you when you poked your head up above the top. So
That's fine.
take 8 piercing damage as the arrow grazes the side of your head.
Alright.
All right, Orsik.
All right. Considering those guys are far for someone of my leg length, I'm going to investigate the bloody bear noises that I hear to the. Oh, hello. I'm gonna just shimmy right on over here and hit this guy in the face with a club.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Wow.
I guess so.
Man, we're rolling well.
All right. You slam your club into that guy and just smash him into the ground. He's gone. Anything else?
Let me do quick math real quick. Nope, that is my turn. Thank you.
All right. Fal Dune.
I'll reply with a thumbs up.
Smokey the Bear.
Maybe Beast Man would be the closest.
No, I said Smokey the Bear. It's the closest thing I can think.
We've clearly hit a sensitive topic.
I don't know. I think we should just cut California off the country and just push you out into the ocean. You can be your own thing. All right. You attempt to bite the goblin, but he manages to duck back between the bunks just before your jaws click closed. All right, you lash out with your claws, and again he ducks behind the bed there, and your claws just bounce off of the bedpost.
Sure, we'll say yes. Why not?
Bears flipping birds. Alright. I gotta see who's still alive in all this. Guy's
I'm
gone.
here.
Guy's gone. Away. Okay. The one in front of you draws a short sword and lashes out at you. Crap.
Felix.
Fal Dune. That's the word. The bear's throwing me off. That will be a 19 to hit for 6 slashing damage.
That's pretty dope.
All right. And then the archer, the other archer in the room here, fires an arrow at you, which will be a 14 to hit. Okay. Then it manages to just barely do 4 piercing damage. Okay, and we go to Wit.
All right. I think Felix has this situation covered with his table. And...
I've got this situation covered with my table.
Thank you, Felix. And I'm gonna rush down here and see if I can help out my other friends. Why is everything so far away?
I'm preaching to the choir here. I mean, I'm running a marathon with these legs.
Alright, I can get like here.
Every time I think of your character now, I think of when we let the dogs out and Pippin the corgi is trying to chase the Australian shepherds.
I can get here and just kind of make angry gestures at the goblins.
Jeez. And then film it in slow-mo. Alright, Felix.
Well, let's not fix what ain't broke, and I'm just gonna chuck another ray of frost out.
I really love how, like, Felix has bunkered down and everyone has left him.
Yep, that's fine.
He's built himself a fortified position and he is holding it down.
Gosh. Yeah. Oops. Alright.
I need to use more animated objects.
Let's really shake this up here.
Alright, that definitely hits. You do manage to slam the ray of frost into the goblin, who shivers a little bit, and you can see frost forming on his face, but he is still standing.
Perfect. And yeah, that's all I need to do. Although, I will. Can I like put my back to the table and totally duck my head back to try to give myself a little bit more cover at the expense of blinding myself?
Yeah, you can absolutely like duck completely behind the table.
All right, that's the plan.
Let's see.
There I go. You know what? I'm just gonna move my screen so that I physically can't see it.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're fine.
All right. Sure, there's a lot of zeros in this spell formula. What is it divided by like 10 million? Oh, I'm sorry, that's 10 billion.
Get it right.
Or it's e to the 10th. I really can't determine which one it is.
I was plugging
That's
numbers into one of those like how much money do you need to save every month, and how much do you have when you're 65, and like, you know, just plugging numbers in to see, like, I don't know, what if I want to retire next year? What do I need to be saving? And somehow, I don't know what combination I did, but at one point, like with a fairly reasonable expenditure of money every month, when if I retired at 50, I was going to have like $462 quadrillion.
That's pretty sweet.
Like, man,
I would pursue that if I were you.
yeah. Go ahead and just start saving that much money every month. That sounds fantastic.
Quadrillion. Cash it.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to the bank, and I'm going very carefully. I don't want to raise that much attention. I'll arm myself and go. I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. Well, I think I would pay off the house.
Baller.
Right. That's true. With that amount of money, I guess I would just find like the most primo piece of real estate in the area that I really like, buy it, and then pay someone to move me there.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Other than that, like, probably replace the cars and make sure I set a bunch away and start investing for retirement, if that even is necessary. I don't think that's really necessary if I have $2 quadrillion, though. Yeah, I think I'd probably just house, cars, and retire.
I'd probably spend all of it on like 5 packs of toilet paper.
I don't think I'd do anything crazy. Just. Oh. All right, Orsik, I think you're up.
Oh joy! More smashy smashy. I charge forward and smash.
Unfortunately, this goblin is also fairly nimble and manages to duck out of the way of your attack.
Hold still, damn it! And that will end my turn.
Okay, Fal Dune, who is no longer a bear. All right, that will hit. And was that one wounded? I don't think so. No.
Point out.
Okay. Yeah. So you do hit. You slam your spear into the goblin's side, and it hisses in pain, but is still standing.
Good work.
Right. The goblin in front of Orsik lashes out with a scimitar. It'll be a 14 to hit. Pretty sure that misses Orsik.
I'm gonna assume that misses.
Yes, it does, sorry.
Okay. And the one in front of Fal Dune does the same. That will be a 23 to hit. I thought so. It misses for 4 damage. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
heard that.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
I think I must have broken up for a minute there or something. Wit, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go attempt to stab this goblin.
We're a very innovative bunch.
You know, we're good at stabbing.
We're pretty good.
Exactly, and
Yeah,
sending
you're
rays of frost and bears. Okay, not that good this time.
Ooh, boy.
This one's still very nimble, manages to dodge out of the way of your rapier as well.
How is it so nimble?
That's the most nimble goblin I've ever seen in my life.
At
Felix,
this point, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna cook him and eat him.
That's one idea.
Yeah. I can't have bat anymore. So I mean, what am I gonna do?
Whoops. I'm gonna pop my head up. I guess technically I was over here. And I can't see the other goblin with whom I was engaging. So I guess... Oh, here's a better idea. Is it possible for me to push this overturned table up a couple of feet?
Yeah, I'll let you move the table. You can do like half your movement speed if
That
you're pushing the
sounds
table.
wonderful. I'll push it, I guess, like up to the backs of these chairs. That'd be like 10 feet.
I don't know how it selected the edges there, and
I
then
don't know,
that
but it's
chair.
cool.
That was fantastic. Let's move this part too.
Hey, it's making a face. Apart. I'm gonna poke my head up again. I still don't see a goblin. So I'll assume that it left. But never one to miss an opportunity for protecting myself, I will stay hunkered behind the table, with my head poked up and my ray of frost finger ready to blast the next goblin that enters my field of view.
All right. Orsik, we go back to you.
Hooray! Same plan. Murder.
Okay, maybe these two goblins aren't going to kill the whole party slowly.
Maybe they will, though.
How would you like?
I'm just gonna slam it right down on the guy's head and leave him without a neck. You know, give him the old Barney rubble.
I don't know what the Barney Rubble is.
Oh, Barney Rubble, the Fred Flintstone's like best friend. He doesn't have a neck.
Oh, the neck. Okay, the neck part. I knew who Barney Rubble was, but I didn't know what the reference was to. The neck. Got it. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That ends my turn.
Okay. Fal Dune. Yes, unless you're a goblin, I think they can do it as a bonus action. Yeah, in your case, it would be an action. Yep. Yeah, I was about to say, if you've taken the disengage action and moved, I think that's your turn there. But yeah, if you're standing behind Orsik, you're good.
You know you probably like tower over me, right?
I'm protected from the belly button down.
That's goblin height, though. That's good enough.
Truth.
All right. The remaining goblin steps out into the center of the room and fires an arrow at Orsik. That'll be a 16 to hit.
And I have 16 AC, so it hits.
Okay. 4 piercing damage. And continues moving over into the corner of the room here. Let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. And disappears through a door there. You there?
I'm here.
Yeah, I just heard you there.
Sorry. I don't think my mic is picking up all the time when I talk. Wit, you're up.
Alrighty. So, being the really good D&D player that I am, I just remembered that I have a cunning action I can use as my bonus action and won't let me to use the dash action. So I'm going to do that.
Woo!
Go roads.
So fast. Still can't see that goblin, though. I think I'm going to just switch to my short bow and wait. Because I'm not going in there by myself. Do I look like a meat shield?
Alright, I don't hear you on your mic, but I see that it's my turn.
Sweet, you should
So-
go then.
I will. I'm gonna check in with my compadres back here. And from my vantage point, I really don't see a whole lot, so I'm just gonna post up once again, have my Ray of Frost finger ready, and just kind of relax.
All right.
They heard that.
This. Orsik, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use a sprint action. I can't see through this door. Should I be able to?
No, that door is closed.
Alright, then I will open this door.
So, yeah, she just went through it. So you are able to open the door as soon as I can get my dynamic lighting tool. And as the door opens, an arrow flies out at you.
Oh, rude.
It's only going to be a 10 to hit. I think you're safe.
Yep. For now.
Then carry on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going, actually. Use up the rest of my move. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, and then I sprinted, so I'm gonna end my turn here. I just didn't want this guy running any further. And I'm
Alright.
correct in assuming that he's adjacent, right? So if he runs away, I'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay.
Fal Dune? Okay. All right. With a scimitar, this The one down here by you, Orsik, lashes out. That will be a 17 to hit. Take 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then we go to Wit.
Alrighty. After Orsik I go. This room looks even more fun.
Yeah.
Just gonna slide past here, excuse me.
Yeah, no problem.
Can I just stab this jerk? Because I want to stab this jerk.
Do
I think
it.
that there's a certain beauty in simplicity, so
I'm not
yes.
gonna say no.
Thank you. And once again, since I am a really good D&D player, I'm remembering something else I can do, but I'm going to see if this thing, whatever I'm doing, hits.
It does hit.
Oh my gosh!
Man, we're getting the hang of this.
Let me just find this real quick. So, I got my lovely audacity. I have a lot of pockets to store all of my audacity. I don't need advantage for sneak attack anymore.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Just as long as there's no other creature within 5 feet.
You are within 5 feet of it. No other creatures are within 5 feet of you. Does that indicate any creatures or just enemy creatures?
I always thought it was enemy creatures, but I was thinking of that too.
I would imagine it would be. It wouldn't make any sense otherwise.
Because it usually says allies.
Yeah. No, I think you're good.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll your sneak attack then.
Maybe. It says it's rolling the dice. It's taking a minute.
It's just trying to randomize the dice,
Hold
don't
up.
worry about it.
Dramatic pause. Dramatic
Oh,
pause.
Building tension. It actually just rolled 2 nat 20s and then max damage on top of it.
Meow. There it goes.
Bam! That was a lot of,
A lot of waiting for a 3.
right. So much lead up. 3.
Average.
How would you like to do it?
It's just kind of like one of those frustrated, like, oh my gosh, I just sprinted. Let me just kind of barbaric stab sigh.
All right. You stab the goblin, and the goblin dies.
Yay.
At this point, the field of battle is yours. There are no enemies currently available.
All right.
And I think this means
Cool.
I have to do a bunch of math.
Go team.
Yes. Experience math.
All right. Let's see. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goblins. And they are 50 experience apiece, so 450 XP for everyone.
My god.
Hooray!
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I'm Felix.
Ugh.
Alright. I'm gonna mosey my way into this room for the first time. Oh, wow. It's quite the room you got here. Oh. Fal Dune, you're back. Well, oh, yeah, well, you know, not much.
Oh, I gotta make sure the dogs are still around. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Grab a drink
Alright.
if anybody needs one.
Sounds good.
Like the way you think.
That does sound like a good plan. BRB.
Same.
Alright, have fun. And then there were 2. I'm making sure Jacob can't get a drink because I'm blocking the doorway. actually physically holding his door shut as we speak. It's not easy, but I'm doing it. So, I got bit by the Fire Emblem bug again. So, why doesn't Felix like me? I tried to recruit Ash, and I tried to recruit Felix, and I can't recruit either of them. Okay, that's fair. He's worth it. He's worth it, though. I've taken him on a couple of missions as, like, a homie, and, the dude just does so much work. Yeah, you should stop that. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Wow. Wow. Whoa! Wow. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. Right. That's wow.
What game is this?
Is it Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. It sounds like. Is this one of the ones where you have like a party that goes with you and it's turn based and everything?
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to Wasteland 3 is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, I wish listed that.
Yeah, I backed it on whatever platform they had it on at the time, like a year and a half ago. I gave them some money for it. So
How did you like Wasteland 2?
Yeah, I played Wasteland 2, and that was what got me into it.
Gotcha.
But I've got installed right now. Actually, like it's like the first hour of the game or something, like a very early buggy alpha
nice.
copy. But yeah,
Better
I'm
than
looking
nothing.
forward to that being released. It sounds like a similar kind of gameplay.
That sounds dope.
Wasteland 2 is super good, and it's a fun one like that where it's super casual because it's all turn-based. So you can really just stop and take your time and think about things. And
You an XCOM fan? Have you tried any of those series?
I have one or two of them, but I've never really got into them. I just
Gotcha.
I couldn't get as much into that as I could into Wasteland 2.
That's fair.
Anyway, I think we're all back now. Kimberly, you around?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So you've slain all of the goblins that are within sight. What you want to do?
I kind of want to look at this pile of what appears to be, I don't know, rags.
Let me check my legend here. I guess I should give you descriptions of some of these rooms. So, the room with all the bunk beds that you were in, obviously is like a housing area. It looks like there were a lot of goblins staying in there. And through this doorway, what's in the corner is a very large pile of refuse, detritus, and waste.
Oh.
Ew.
I retract me looking through
I'm gonna
the
leave
poo-poo
it.
pile.
This is why his charisma's so low.
Yeah. Guys, it's not that bad.
It smells like only barely noticeable.
trash?
I don't know, but
Literal
it smells
shit.
horrible.
It's just Orsik.
It's a goblin's waste.
Yeah, maybe it came from goblins. What, is this another one of them portcullises?
Yes. So on the north side of the room, you can see that there is, and this is the random generator gave me this, so I'm totally using it for this. There's a small like prison cell. So on the one side, there's some bars that you can look through, and then there's a door just to the right of that you can open.
Anything in the jail cell?
Looking in the jail cell, it appears to be empty.
Ooh, alright. Yeah. No, I feel you. Alright. Have we,
Is
checked?
that a door?
I think that's the door to the jail cell.
Yes, that is the door to the jail cell.
Okay.
Do we, have we checked out that other door yet? And I point to this door at the south end of the room.
No.
No.
And there's another one too. I think they probably go to the same.
Oh, smart. I mean, we could check at least, but I just want to.
Splendid idea.
All right. Everybody who's
What
going
can I
to
do?
search the room and the goblins inside it for loot, go ahead and give me investigations.
I hope.
Yeah, I'll bite.
Why not?
Be a team player. Wow. Go us.
Right.
Meow.
So, going through all the goblins' pockets and checking the bunks, you find, and I will just put this in chat so that you can sort it out as you see fit. No, it's quadrillion.
Oh.
Yeah, see, it accrued interest for another year. Oh, peevies.
Compound interest. I figured out which bank was willing to invest my quadrillion dollars. What do you? If you have that much money, what do you invest in?
Who cares?
What's left? It's true. That's very true.
At that point, you probably have more money than the rest of the globe.
Yeah.
Like, combined.
You buy planets.
Right. I'd
Give
like
me
to buy
Mars.
Mars and build a house there.
Turn Mars into one giant house.
Just hollow it out. Put windows all around it.
Oh God.
I don't know if you have. I don't know
You
if we
have
have
the-
enough nickel.
Yeah, we probably don't actually
we
have enough
certainly
nickel.
don't.
I'm gonna have to pay someone to mine an asteroid belt to get more
Most
nickel. To
certainly
make.
don't.
You guys are distracting me. This is taking me
Yeah.
forever.
Okay, sorry. I won't speak for the next 5
This
minutes.
is what I love about quarantine. Everybody's brain is like ready to run off in every direction.
Right.
What new people to talk to?
Yeah.
Talk about the implications of a quintillion nickels. It'd be 20 quintillion nickels. Yeah, that's a lot. Some good nickel. Oh, I see.
That's too many nickels.
Man, these goblins were kind of loaded.
Right?
I'll take over custody of the food rations, as is usually what's been happening.
Don't you have the torches as well?
Yeah, I've still got, 12 unused torches.
I think you should add 4 to that number.
Alright, done and done. Alright, and I'm not really interested in the rest of this stuff. So,
I think you should have the mirror.
I'm good.
All right. So that's what you find in this room amongst all of the corpses and the beds and personal belongings that are here.
Alrighty.
Orsik, did you want the potion?
Yeah, Orsik
I
probably
think I
needs it.
have one. So I think I do have one. I'm gonna say if anyone else needs it right now, feel free to.
No, I'm good. Matter of fact, I still have the 3 that the guardsman gave us. So if anyone ever needs a healing potion, just ask me and I'll give it to you. To be honest, kind of forgot about him.
Well, I mean, hey, in that case, I mean, if nobody else wants it, I'll pop it open and take.
Yeah, no, it's all yours.
What is that again? 2d4 plus 2.
I believe so.
That's right.
Yes.
Nice roll.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Anyways, have we determined that was this another one of those doors that the DM blocked off, or is it simply a closed door?
That is a closed door.
Mind if
Yeah,
I
we're
look
trying to
inside
block
it?
something.
drooling at.
Yeah, if I'm trying to block something off, I'll try to use the dynamic lighting so that you can't actually
I
see
see.
the outline of the little door symbol.
Nice. Hey, Orsik, what do you think's behind that door?
What do you say we find out?
I like the way you think.
And I open the door.
You open the door onto a hallway.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Another bamboozler, guys. Be ready, I don't trust it.
If there's one thing you can trust about a bamboozling door, it's to be bamboozled.
Exactly.
These regular doors, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah, what happened to the days where when you opened up a door, you walked into a room?
Good joke. What's up?
This is a hallway.
This fucking hallway, I'm laughing at it because I have a good idea of where it's gonna go.
We're gonna end up back in the poop room, aren't we?
Yeah.
All roads lead to the poop room.
Alright.
Alright, I'll open this. Poop room.
Surprise, surprise.
Well,
Yeah.
you
We
need
meet
2
again.
entrances to the poop room. Oh man,
Well, yeah,
that's foul.
if somebody blocks one up, that's you don't want to only have one way in or out. I think it is actually it's a token that Roll20 has for just like debris that I just I just copied and pasted it like 4 times, rotated each piece a little bit to some random direction, and then put them there.
That's funny. Looks like someone needs more fiber in their diet. or maybe less.
So, it seems that Orsik is proceeding back into the other room. Yes, Magnus, I know.
I turn to my companions and say, I think I saw another way. Just and try not to, drool on myself.
I'm right behind you.
Smells too bad.
So, now that you guys have a chance to get a good look at this room, you see that there are several tables with chairs around them. One of them appears to have been flipped over at some point. There's a fire on one side of the room. On top of the tables, you can see that there's on one of them there's a greasy deck of cards, and on the other there's some sort of game board with like a little path marked out in paint on a piece of wood and some little tokens next to it. None of you recognize the game, but you can obviously tell it is a game board of some sort. And then there are two doors along the north and northeastern edge of the room.
Do the tables have any sort of drawers?
Nope, no drawers, just tables.
Follow-up question: have we, when we did our investigation to check goblin bodies, did we check the ones in here, or was it only inclusive to the south?
No, it was only the other room.
Yeah, right.
I kind of
see
broke
a
up the loot
glimmer
in my
in
room.
Orsik's eyes.
Oh, who ended
I'm
up
gonna
taking
try
the...
to do the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Very good. Who ended up taking the 10 gold from the other room?
You.
Alright.
There was money?
Yeah, here. Do you want everyone will just add, like... let me think. Like 2, and then some people take 3?
Well, if you break a gold,
Well, everyone roll a d4, and whatever it lands on, this is how much you get.
Well, what if you all get 4s?
We'll figure that out later.
Well.
Whoops.
All right. See, just get them out. Get them out early right now. It doesn't matter.
I think
Here, we'll beef up, we'll give Wit and Orsik each one more.
Thanks.
Jake, I guess we'll give you one more too, so everyone gets, Jake, you make it 3, and...
you guys need like a shared bank account for the leftovers to go
Yeah.
into. Buy yourself a pizza
We
party
really
later.
do.
Where's the bag of holding?
Here, you want me to just keep track of it?
You don't have a bag of holding, but you do have an elephant of carrying.
Yeah, you've got, one big Felix boy.
You said that was 2 gold, right?
Yeah, you get 2.
Thank you. Okay. Fang North or Fang East, guys?
Oops.
Were you gonna search this room too, or did that gleam in your eye just go away on its own?
Oh, yeah. I got distracted with my 2 gold. I was all proud of myself.
And he's gonna find 3 gold this time, it's gonna blow his mind.
Whoa.
All right, everybody that's searching this room, investigation. Thinking about it. That investigating takes time.
Work. Oh boy. Wait, what? What just happened? What goblins?
All right, searching this room, the tables, the goblins, etc. You find that list of things there: 8 gold, 1 ration worth of food, 1 greasy deck of cards, 1 unknown board game plus pieces, and a tiny brass statue of a tree.
Well, it's good that this time the gold easily divides by 4.
I'm gonna make sure to always give you guys an odd number of gold, preferably a prime number from here on out.
And if nobody minds, I'll just take the rations. Make that
No,
easy.
go for it.
All yours. You can even have my share of the gold for pack mule in it.
No, you're good. I'm just happy to be here. Just part of the team. And I'm kind of full up on tiny brass statues of trees at the moment. So someone else can handle that if you prefer.
Pass.
Pass.
Alright. Alright. Which way do we prefer?
I
The
mean,
forward path?
I have a feeling it's just gonna loop back on itself, and somehow we'll end up back in this.
Or the
It
poop.
somehow opens up into that shit room.
Back to the poop room.
They're just every other room in this thing's a poop room. We've investigated all the important parts. I don't know why, I kind of feel like going to the right.
Sounds. And I'm gonna walk up and open the door.
All right.
Ooh, there's a gap in the dynamic lighting.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, never mind, it just went away.
Oh, you open the door, and you probably take like one step in to see anything, or into the door frame at least.
Oh, I know that tone. That's
Oh,
the we're about to
my.
roll initiative tone.
Okay.
Is it more
Correct.
fecal matter?
Worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So as Orsik, as you step up into the door, an arrow flies your direction.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh, that's where it went.
Is a 16 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Take 4 piercing damage,
All right.
and then everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
This is it. I can feel it.
Gonna get above a 10?
I think so. I don't want to jinx it. All right. We are inching our way up. Man, I knew I had a good feeling about this one.
Love it.
It's so fitting that I always bring up the rear. Yep.
All right. And that one actually just went. That one can't see anybody. Wit. An arrow slams into Orsik as he
Wow,
opens the door.
that's a jerk move.
And Felix
Yeah.
shouts, "That's where it went."
So, tactically speaking, sending me out first is not a good decision.
Yeah. Don't.
So, I'm just gonna chill here for a minute. You know, let my meat shield boy run in first.
Genius.
Friendly neighborhood
Yeah. I
moral
don't even know if
support
I'm
rope.
doing that.
Maybe we just stay out here and try and lure him in.
That's a good thinking.
All right. Anything else?
No, unless I can just start taunting them from around the corner.
That will count as a free action.
Sweet.
Oh,
I have no idea except what I'm gonna say, except I'm messing up their board game.
Moving the pieces around. All right. Let's see. It's a +2. Orsik, as you're standing there in the doorway, so you can kind of see into the room, and what you can see is the goblins have taken a page out of Felix's book and have flipped a couple of tables to provide cover for themselves. And there are several of them behind the tables, one of which fired an arrow at you. 2 more of them pop up and hurl javelins in your direction.
whoa, sweet man, the jammer.
Rude.
That will be a 15 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and then a 16 to hit.
Keep sniping you right on the AC.
6 piercing damage.
I caught it, guys. Look.
No,
It's like
man.
that scene from Ace Ventura, you know, just have
Yeah.
one in each thigh.
All right, Orsik, it is your turn.
I don't know what to do. Let me think.
Man, I wish I'd queued up the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah.
Maida, as a fellow player, you can definitely play it tactically, and not just charge headlong into death.
Yeah,
It's
I-
awfully assumptive.
Well, you're here, so what else could it be?
Good point.
yeah, given that I'm not playing Fang, and I mean mortally wounded, I think the best play for me right now is to not try to hit them. I'm gonna step back here and I'm gonna drink my remaining health potion.
Alright. Better than nothing.
And I'm going to reserve an action here. In case anyone comes up into the doorway, I will smashy smash. And I think, yeah, that's my turn.
Alright,
Am
I
I
take
still-
that silence as an implication that anyone can be the DM now.
Sweet.
This will be a
For
really
a second,
fun
I actually
campaign.
thought I DC'd.
Nope, you're good. Fal Dune. So yeah, Orsik comes back around the corner with a brand new arrow and javelin piercing.
Guys, look what I found!
You're just giving this stuff away.
My god.
Oh, jeez.
Reference.
Hmm.
Question about that. Does it expend a charge when you enter and then one also when you leave? I see. Okay, so it's not. Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you could really hardcore abuse it because he could just put it up and every turn like step in, step out, step
Bam,
in,
yeah.
step out, step out. All right, your turn. For 10 rounds. Basically. That would just be the first thing you would do every fight. Drop that, and you maintain that while everybody else just bounces in and out of it, throwing arrows and javelins and stuff at the enemy.
Yeah, we're choreographing our dance routine.
You've
It's
got
called
this
the combat
complicated,
shuffle.
you get this complicated like marching band rotation going on as you all cycle through it every turn.
Dance magic. There'd totally be jazz
Slide
hands
to the
there.
Now axe him, bro.
I've been inside too long.
I hear you.
So yeah, if 4 charges turns out to be like super too limiting or something, we can adjust that since it's a rule we made up on the fly. Yeah, let's try it for now and see how it goes.
Okay.
That's his sound
Nice.
You don't have very good signal in this cave.
Well, that sounds great.
I had a thought. Let's. I'm going to adjust it on the fly, just because I realized something that I think will make this a little bit better. Let's make the number of charges 3 plus your proficiency bonus, because then it'll level up with you a little bit. So you'd have 5 right now, and then eventually 6 and 7, and get a few more later.
I like that.
All right, Felix.
All right. What are? Is this door that they are through? Is it like a? From our side, is it a pull door or a push door?
I'm going to say that it is a push door from your side. A large number 1 on the. I don't know where this game.
Oh, I just moved it over there. There, it's gone.
Oh, okay. I had no idea what it was.
No, I got you. You can take the dice rolls off of the die and just move it onto the table.
Interesting.
I know you can. I know you can enable the 3D dice. Have you done that before?
I've seen it before, but I'm usually not a huge fan because it's kind of jarring. How big is this table large enough to fully cover the door?
Yes.
Like if we were to prop it up.
Yep.
Alright, so hear me out, everybody. Let's get a consensus. I'm thinking about taking this door and just taking this table and just stopping it up against the door so that they physically can't walk out. Who's with me? Alright. And
Sounds good to me.
And I'm just gonna try to push the door over there.
Can I move?
Yes.
You get pushed through the door. Too late.
Like something out of the Three Stooges.
Oh, God.
Alright. Well, I'll be honest, I don't think this is perfect, but I think it's better than nothing. Well, I'm still doing alright. Oops.
All right.
I guess that's my action.
Okay. Movement and things from inside the room. And Wit's turn.
Whoa. I'm gonna just use my charge in this like egg aura thing.
The egg aura.
That's what it looks like. It looks like an egg.
That's the physical manifestation of the healing spirit.
It's excellent.
An egg aura.
Woo!
Tragic. Not fake. Real.
Totally real. 100%.
All right.
Alright, so we got healing. Yeah. I appreciate that because I was hurting a little bit. I don't know. It looks good.
Maybe he wants to stay.
Where'd that come from?
That is wonderful. Alright, and I'm just gonna ready an action to stab someone if they even get close.
Okay. More movement behind the door. Orsik.
Yeah. I want some egg too. Step into the egg machine.
It's no longer an egg aura, now it's an egg machine. It's getting better and better.
In 3 turns from now, it's gonna be like the banana triangle or something.
Well, duh.
All right, and then I'm gonna step back over here and ready another action for smashy, and that'll be my.
All right, we're back around to Fal Dune.
Yes.
Felix.
Alright. I guess, might as well check this other door. What could possibly go wrong?
I like your spirit, your can-do attitude. Next to the egg spirit.
Of course.
The door is unlocked. Do you open it?
I'm gonna like crack it open. Alright. Looks like a hallway. I'll open it the rest of the way. Perfect. I like that cracking physics. I'll take another step up. Ooh. Another step. Alright. It's a complete dead end. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna. I'll ready my spellcasting hand, but then ask Orsik. Hey Orsik, is there like another path to travel in that room, or is that room just kind of a dead end?
I believe I saw another door on the east side, but I might be wrong.
Alright, well, we'll just say that you're right. And I'm just gonna post up and ready a cantrip for anything that goes past the table.
All right. At this point, I guess if that's closed, I can probably move the dynamic lighting.
Ooh, fun.
At this point, from the other side of the door, everybody go ahead and give me a perception check. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. The dog was barking.
You didn't need to hear it.
Okay. Wit and Orsik, you hear muffled voices on the other side of the door.
Hmm.
I hear him plotting.
They're always
Scheme.
plotting. Steve. I can't talk. Scheming to stab.
And shortly after, several seconds after you hear the voices, something slams into the table, jarring it away from the door. Did you guys like secure it to the wall or anything, or is it just kind of sitting there?
Or like stack some more chairs or something on top of it. Hey, you know what? But we didn't. So now we're just gonna have to live with the
In
consequences.
hindsight, you know.
All right. In that case, from the other side of the table, there's a crashing noise, and the table is knocked back 5 feet. Oh, they broke the top right off the legs.
Wow.
Man, they're strong.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. It's legit broke. It's fine. There, boom, shattered. Shattered the table on their way through, and 2 heavily armored goblins burst into the room.
Oh yes.
All right.
Let's see. The one broke down the table. One of them takes a swing at Orsik. The one in the rear who did not spend his action breaking down a table. And that will be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
All right. You managed to parry the blow.
Reserved actions?
And actually, I apparently did this in the wrong order. Those guys are supposed to go second. Well, I'm going to just switch them.
Alright.
It's
Classic
fine.
DM mid-game edit.
Nobody'll die. It'll be fine.
Right.
All right. Wit. Oh, and sorry, held actions. Who had held actions?
I think
I
we
did.
all did.
Okay.
I did.
Yes.
Sure hope so.
Okay, let's start with Felix.
Oh yeah. First time in my life I've gone first in combat. I'm gonna hit him with the finger pistols. Pow. Alright. Not great, but you know what's better than nothing.
All right. You attempt to slam a ray of frost into the first one, and unfortunately, he's able to dodge it.
Ooh, that's not great. Alright, that's all I had.
All right, let's go to Wit. It's working down the list.
Right. And my favorite thing to do is stab.
No, we're talking about your D&D character now.
Oh, my bad. Well, I mean, she kind of likes to stab too.
All right. That will hit. You slam your rapier into the first one, who gives a slight hiss of pain.
Yeah.
Slight.
Breaking our great table barrier.
All right. Orsik, your held action.
Yeah, that table was my friend.
Did you go for the first one that came through, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Just immediately before Wit manages to stab it with her rapier, you slam your great maul into it and elicit a hearty grunt of pain.
A hearty grunt.
Man.
Pretty good.
And last, and maybe least, Fal Dune.
Oh.
Woo! All right, so they're both going to have to save on that. First one gets a 13, so just passes it. Pretty sure not. And the other one gets a 15.
Ouch.
When it enters. So if you did... I would assume that would mean that it entered on its turn, or we would treat it as if it had entered on its turn. This guy would definitely move down into this space, though, if the floor was on fire under him.
A likely story.
Since this is all kind of happening, since all of that happened as they rushed into the room. Oh, my feet! All right, Wit. I think we're down to your regular action now.
Ew. I'm gonna try and... You know what? I like stabbing, so I'm gonna try and stab that guy. Today, stabbing is not my strength.
Sadly, no, it is not.
Okay, but then as my bonus action, I'm gonna use disengage and just kinda scuttle away from these guys.
Okay.
Safety! Oh wait, the table's down!
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
More safety.
Perfect.
Oh, break this table with me behind it.
All right. From inside the room, Felix, a familiar face appears.
Oh,
A goblin
you
with
again.
frostbite. She fires an arrow at you. That will be a 12 to hit. Pretty sure
Oh,
it's not going
that doesn't hit.
All right. She steps back out of the way, and another pops up and fires
boy.
another arrow at you.
You actually look physically able.
That will be an 11 to hit. That's not going
Oh, that
anywhere.
didn't hit me either. Good try, though.
Orsik, your turn.
Yeah, quick question. That first lady that shot an arrow, she stepped up into the doorway and then I think left. Do I get a-
Good call. Good call. Yes, you do get an attack of opportunity. All right. Yep.
Whoa.
We're gonna go ahead and put her right back there. And then we're gonna replace that icon with this icon.
Oh, all right. I caught her off guard running away, and just basically make my maul meet her face, meet the wall.
All right.
Squat.
There you go.
Yeah, that's 3 friends.
Follow up.
Wow, my
Whoa.
gosh.
I think based on the... So I know when you have a creature that's larger than 1 block, like if this guy was actually this big, you would have him flanked according to the rules, because a line from you to Felix would go through his square. I don't know if the same thing applies when they're regular sized.
I don't... My intuition says that it's not the same thing.
I was leaning the other way. I think that it would.
That's what I said.
Because if you were here, nah, because a line between the two of you wouldn't
Oh,
actually
yeah,
touch
100%.
each square. But from here, like you're going through its square, like you're on opposite sides of it effectively.
Alright. I'll
I'll
bow to the DM's opinion.
Yeah, I'll take either way.
All right, and yeah, damn, that's a whole ton of damage there.
Orsik, I'm glad you're on my team.
Yeah, actually, how would you like to do it?
Oh wow. All right. Well, after the attack of opportunity, I just kind of turn around, catch him right in the jaw, and take it off.
All right. Slam your maul through his jaw, and he collapses to the floor.
Yeah, I don't want to step away from this square, so I think I'm going to end the turn.
Okay, Fal Dune.
Hey, thanks, bro. Nice.
17 plus 2, 19 for the deck save. Maybe only if it ends its turn there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Understood. Felix.
What happens if I want to try to hit this guy with a ranged spell attack from my current position?
Did you get disadvantage for that, trying to do a ranged spell attack against someone who's right in front of you? I thought there was a thing.
That sounds right.
I'm looking it up.
Unfortunately. Oh, you know what? Fucking I have the handbook right here.
I have Google.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. Well, this guy's really big and mean. And I kind of don't want to be here. Hey, DM, this door, is it like a push from the outside?
Well,
If I were to go through...
You opened it once already. So I would say you probably left it open. You left it open, or you could tell me you closed it if you want.
Which way does it swing? Does it swing like this way?
So many jokes. Yeah, sure. It swings in.
Oh, perfect. Can I take the disengage action? Can I run behind this door and then close it and hold it shut?
Sure.
Perfect. Alright, and that's my turn. I will do everything in my power to make sure this door stays closed.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, everybody, we're fine.
It's fine.
We're all gonna be good.
We're doing great.
All right. The remaining goblin, armored goblin that is, hops out of fire over here and lashes out at Orsik. 1. Good job, goblin. Good job.
Oh man, I could have tanked that hit. No, I just look like a coward.
For the duration of this encounter, Orsik, you are so inspired by the horrible performance of that goblin, you gain a 1d6 inspiration die that you can use during this encounter only.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
So, you're responsible for tracking that and using it.
Thank you.
Wit.
All right. I'm just gonna run up and stab this guy.
He seems incompetent. It's a good plan.
I know. Kneel then.
If we're using, I don't know. Now I'm rethinking my advantage. My brief foray into bending the advantage rule. I'll give it to you this time though. Maybe I'll just swap it out after this dungeon. So 7. Oh, how would you like to do it?
Oh, cool. It's just gonna be like a quick running stab, like yeah, stab.
I like it. It's efficient.
It really is.
I feel like that would be my signature move if I was actually in a Dungeons and Dragons world.
The running, screaming stab.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right. The remaining goblin around the corner here sees that things are not going according to plan and goes the other direction.
What a bitch. You hear from
Later.
behind the door.
And at this point, I think we can leave combat order for a minute if you'd like, or we might as well just stay in it. But there are no enemies currently on the field. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna peek my head around this corner.
All right.
Do a little El Scouto mission.
So you see a room that's got a few bunks along the south wall, a couple of chairs, and there obviously are 2 tables flipped over in the center of the room as barricades. Right behind the tables, there is a door. The goblin that ducked away is nowhere in sight.
All right, and then in that case, I'm gonna go back into this other room and check the bodies of these goblins. Investigation, yeah.
Yep. For everyone that's participating.
Woo,
I'll pass. I'm safe
participation.
behind the door.
Not even gonna come out.
No, is it safe? Oh, look,
for
the
now.
goblins are all gone. Yeah, alright, I'll come out.
Amongst the goblins here, you find 6 gold, 1 scimitar, and 8 arrows.
Ooh, I'll take the arrows if no one else wants them.
All yours.
Oh, Felix, do you need me to take the door down?
Yeah, hearing a distinct lack of things happening, I will rejoin my compatriots.
I forgot I locked you in the closet.
That's good work, team. How about everyone who's not Felix gets 2 gold? Because I just kind of ran behind a door and hid. And I feel kind of bad. Alright. Do we want to, go after him at all?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I guess you're right.
You said that other way's a dead end, yeah?
Yeah, it's just kind of ends.
Okay.
You were literally in the closet. Oh, look, more doors.
Juicy, juicy doors.
I don't think I've ever heard a door described as juicy before. And I'm living for it, in all honesty.
Alright. I kind of turn to my companions. Are we ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, open that juicy door.
Hang on just a sec.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm copying and pasting the 12 of the same goblins that you just attacked.
Yeah, I gotta get all of them.
Yeah, I fully expect it to be like, okay, you open the door, and here comes an arrow.
Well, if you guys can hold action, so can they.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm fine with it. If that, it's gonna be another poop door.
Shitters. The whole thing shitters all the way down.
Yeah. It's one or the other.
All right. So you're opening this door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door and you find yourself in a room with no more doors.
Whoa.
Whoa!
You're gonna have to
Big
run
deal.
that one by me again.
Big deal, guys.
I can't compute.
I don't know what you can see from where you are.
So I can't see anyone. I can only see
The far wall,
Here.
basically.
Oh,
here. Yep.
just
Okay.
based on my angle, I can see this.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I can see, and I think it's probably the most important aspect of this room.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That I cannot see.
I'm just gonna say, hey, how's it going?
All right. Let me this guy. That one. Oh, yep. Click. There we go. All right. Back into turn. I had to add them to the turn order. I guess Orsik was the one that just opened the door, though. We'll just
I'm
start at
fine.
the top.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you guys are good, we'll just start at the top of the round again.
Yep.
That's
love
fine with me.
Okay.
Saves me
Wit.
from rolling another 2.
Right, so this is gonna be really easy top of the round. As you know, I do not like to go into new areas by myself, so I'm gonna chill here and hold my action.
That's good to me.
All right. No one will make fun of you for that.
Nope.
Pro gamer move.
Right?
From inside the room, Orsik, directly past your face, an arrow shoots through the door, passes you, and does a 15 hit on Felix,
Yes.
and slams into Felix.
Ow.
Take 6 piercing damage.
Alright. Done.
Orsik,
Nice
did you have your
catch.
Perfect.
Got him, Orsik. You got him.
All right.
He's kinda in there and to your right.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, there he is.
I see. Yeah. Okay. He looks. Yeah. Like he wants
So
to die.
he is taller, almost like average human sized, but still seems fairly goblinoid. And if any of you have experience with hobgoblins, you would know that that's what he is.
Oh, I've heard about them.
All right. Well, I am gonna go say hi with my hand.
I like the way you think.
Am I able to stand in this space, or do I need to move one over to do the table?
I'd say you have to move one over.
Deal.
All right. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Swing and a miss. Okay. That will end my turn.
Okay. Fal Dune. That sounds right.
Wow. Not terrible.
Take a nap. More bears.
So many bears. So many bears, man.
Verific.
That reminds me of another campaign long, long ago. So many bears.
Oops.
Okay. I think you'd have to go over the table, but I don't think you'd have any problems with it, especially as a bear. All right. From the far side of the room, an arrow streaks down towards Orsik. 14 to hit.
Miss.
All right. The arrow slips past you and bounces off the wall. Felix.
Seeing that my new friend isn't super pleasant, I think I'm just gonna chuck a chaos bolt at him. So let's smack him with that bolt. Oh, fuck.
You slam a chaos bolt towards the hobgoblin, and it bounces off of his armor with no problem.
Alright. Since that was a spell of first level or higher, I'm gonna roll to see if I roll on the table, and I don't. So
So the campaign continues.
how many? Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to use my movement to sort of cozy up to this wall and end my turn.
Okay. Wit.
Alright, now that I have my meat shields, I mean friends, in there,
Hey, that's me.
I'm gonna come into kind of a mess. Nope, trying to measure. Alright, I'm gonna run up to that archer jerk and just do my favorite thing of stabbing. I mean, that's my second favorite thing. Wait, are we talking in game or out?
Does it matter?
I don't think. Oh my gosh!
Wow, man, we're doing really great.
I guess I'm just here to mime movements of combat. We're back to combat choreography.
Hey, you too, huh?
It's capoeira. It's Brazilian dance fighting. For any Bob's Burgers fans out there. No? Nobody?
I've heard of it.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
You're
I'm
all
uncultured.
missing out. All right. Losers. The hobgoblin, now being surrounded by a bear and someone that smells worse than a bear.
Kind of proud of that, actually.
Badge of pride. I would say that Orsik was there first, and he was going to be focused on him. So he's going to... What does he have? With his longsword, he's going to reach out and try to stab Orsik. That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Take 6 slashing damage. And then he's going to turn and share the load with the bear. 16 to hit. Take 8 slashing damage. And with that, we go to Orsik.
Payback.
All right. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Fortunately, you have advantage. So you do slam your maul into the hobgoblin, which he kind of crumples over against the wall before standing back up, but he looks in pretty rough shape.
Perfect. That will end my turn.
All right. Fal Dune. Any melee attack can be deemed non-lethal based on the book. So.
What did the 4 bigger fingers say to the face?
Nothing that time. Non-lethal puncture wounds and crushing. Yes, you do hit. You manage to grab a hold of the... I don't even know how to term that. Like, gently squeeze him into a concussion?
Gently.
But... I like it.
Genius.
You knock the hobgoblin unconscious.
Good work.
The archer draws a scimitar and lashes out at Wit.
Okay, first of all, that's a jerk move.
Really? A 2? Come on.
Ha!
You dodge it easily.
Combat choreography.
Capoeira. Felix.
Seeing this guy just get crushed in the jaws of a bear, I'm just going to assume that he's dead, despite the fact that he's in fact unconscious. I'm gonna mosey into the room. Ooh. And, hey, wait, do you need any help over there?
Nah, I'm good. We just dancing.
Oh, okay. And, I don't really know what I want to do here. If Wit's doing alright, I guess I'll just sort of chill here. I'm gonna maneuver over here, just to kind of get out of the way. And ready a ray of frost for whatever is going to come at us, because I'm sure it's going to be something. I just don't know what. So, like, if another enemy pops into my field of view, I'm gonna... Actually, hold on. Let me get over here. Genius. And, yeah, I'm gonna post up here. Ray of Frost in hand. I think my tactics have flummoxed the DM.
Alright, just trying to get this working. There we go. Everyone should just go watch Bob's Burgers when we're done here. It's a
familiar.
I've seen. I kind of had the thought of that. You might be. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you're over there. You've got a held action, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wit.
Cool. All right, more choreography coming up.
Do
Yep.
it.
Hey!
Yep. All right, so I'm
Not
just gonna
that.
take another drink or something.
Roll a 1d6.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh man, and he's making you do it to yourself. Alright, nice.
Wit. I'm sorry.
I see you're also rolling for initiative.
Oh no.
You attempt to stab the goblin, and the goblin parries the blow, and you stab yourself in the foot.
Ouch.
This is really gonna take the edge out of combat choreography.
All right. He's unconscious, so we're skipping him. Orsik.
All right. I'm gonna perform the dance move called Charge Forward and Murder.
Hey, I know that move.
I like it.
So I'm gonna run up here and
Also miss.
And we are just a bunch of winners.
well, that's the end of my turn. Sorry, guys.
All right. Fal Dune. Bears on wheels. How would you like to do it?
Woo!
Hi.
Yo, no joke. I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
I think I would too.
Pay-per-view or like the circus. Yeah, sign me up.
Indeed.
Hello, slide.
I think that would be pretty good. Yeah. I found a gif of someone suplexing a teddy bear. Nothing about
Oh, well.
a bear.
Hey, no one's better than
clotheslining
nothing.
someone.
I know,
It has to
right?
happen all the time.
Perfectly normal.
So, all of the goblins are now either dead or unconscious.
Was.
Hey,
Hey,
We
what does
did
everyone?
it.
What does everyone think is in that chest over there? By the way, go team. Great work. I thought about helping once.
Then you hid it in the closet.
then I took a couple arrows to the gut, and I'm like, you know what? This really isn't worth my life. What are we? So this hobgoblin is definitely dead, correct?
No.
Are we just gonna keep him unconscious?
That's
Do
what I was
anything
about
with
to
him?
ask.
Tie him up? I don't know.
No, let's tie him up. I'm into that.
It's time for croquet.
I don't know what that means, but I'm afraid to ask.
that a part of the isn't that a part of the Lord of the Rings canon that a dwarf knocked a goblin's
Oh,
head
yeah,
off
that's right.
and it went down a gopher hole and he invented golf?
Sounds alright. I've got some rope if we want to tie him up.
I mean, that sounds great, but there's like a really big chest in the corner.
She's
How
kinda
about
distracted.
this? I'll tie him up. You work on the chest.
Sorry, I gotta move him to get to the icons. There we go.
It's,
I'm gonna stand guard. Stand guard.
what do you think?
Smelly. Like.
Yeah.
All right, Wit, it's chest.
Is the chest locked?
Chest is locked.
I'm a. Please let me roll good.
Well, you already got the one out, so. All
I
right.
guess that's alright.
Not be an issue. Goddamn.
That's okay.
+7. My gosh.
Right.
Why do locks even exist in this world?
Right? I mean, it looks super important.
Her fingers are just shaped like lockpicks.
I actually file my nails in the shape of lockpicks.
That's pretty dope.
You unlock the chest without any issue.
Cool. So what's in the chest?
I'm working on it.
Okay, cool. We'll stop
It's
distracting.
that sun kind of thing. What's the thing we were sent here to get?
Star, a
sapphire.
sun, a sapphire. I don't know.
That sounds alright.
It's a gem.
Something shiny, magical. Hopefully, you can get rid of this blasted fog.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So,
Whoa.
inside the chest, you find 23 gold, a nice, completely uneven number that'll be hard to divide. You're welcome. A potion of hill giant strength, 2 greater potions of healing, and a leather sack with something heavy in it.
Ooh. What's in the sack?
Do you open it?
Yeah!
Okay.
What kind of
just
question
check.
is that?
I'm just
Opening
gonna
the-
look at it.
As you open the sack, a brilliant blue light shines out on your face, and a large sapphire the size of an apple
Whoa.
rolls out into your hand.
I think we found it, and it's gorgeous. Now we're happy. So let's just put it away. Oh.
So,
Alright.
you've got the Sapphire Sun.
Woo!
Woo! Go team.
I'm so proud of us.
We did it.
Nobody
I'm glad-
died.
That's pretty impressive if you think about it.
No one even fell unconscious.
It was a
No,
close thing
that's-
for a little bit there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm
That
bleeding on the floor.
yeah, that
Oh.
spirit saved me.
Speaking of that, I need to do math. 1, 2, 4, 5, and flip. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. 600 experience.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that put you guys at?
Really?
What? No, Jake, you must have missed the last 450 experience we got.
Oh, I missed that too. Whew.
I was at 2475, and then you just said 600, so I should be at
Same.
3075.
Okay.
Same for me.
Well, you all feel pretty good right now. But you'll feel better after you rest.
All right.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I want to check this hobgoblin
Okay.
for anything interesting, some loot, something juicy. Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Thank you.
Find 4 gold, a longsword, a longbow, 10 arrows, and a potion of healing.
Sweet.
Ooh.
I mentioned to Wit, hey, there's more arrows over here, and you guys are welcome to longbow or longsword, and some gold. I'm gonna take that potion.
I'll take the longbow if no one wants it.
It's all yours.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All
Do we
right.
each want- Do we just want to each take 1 gold?
Right. We still have to split up the
Take
23.
7.5 silvers. Then place the remainder in an escrow account.
We
Ah,
need
smart.
a bank account, okay?
Escrow. Trying to think of how we do that.
The
If
escrow
everyone
account?
wants... No, I understand how escrow works. If everyone wants, I can just kind of put some gold off to the side and designate that as the communal fund.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Alrighty.
Torch supplies and/or rations.
Yeah, I've got you covered. I'm your guy. What are we doing with the other 23 gold that we found in the chest? As well.
I'll
Are we-
donate my portion or whatever. Yeah, whatever you guys.
I'm indifferent.
I don't care. Put it in the community
Alright.
pile.
Alrighty, done and done.
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that you guys have some like super expensive things back in town that you want as individuals, but that other party members are going to be morally opposed to.
Smart. Well, at this rate, I'm glad I'm the Lord of Coin.
You like, how many coins do we have in the community chest? Oh, like 1. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah. There's 2 coppers in here, huh? Weird.
Did you get that plate armor? Oh, I've always had this. It was just
Yeah,
under
what
my
do you mean?
jacket.
Must not have noticed it before.
So, is there anything else that you guys need or want to do while you are here in the Goblin Warrens? Any other... I don't know if there's any other bodies to loot, or if you had any other investigations or forgotten corners to search, or what chairs you wanted to steal, or barrels, or, you know, things players do.
Totally normal things, yeah.
Uh,
I'd say if you're gonna take the chest or a barrel or a table or something large like that, you're gonna cut your walking speed in half, which means more time spent out in the mist.
Ooh, fun.
No, I think as we go, we should totally extinguish like some of these torches so we can add more to our pile.
Oh, it's
So like
genius.
this whole room, we should just grab.
Genius. Like the way you think.
Sounds good.
I'm already on it.
Okay, so are you guys doing that like the whole way out?
I think so.
I don't see why not.
If you guys are cool
Yeah.
with it.
I think it's a good
yeah.
idea.
Okay.
But I thought of it.
Oh, why is he still alive?
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
just
know.
gonna leave him. I mean,
I mean, I don't want an angry hobgoblin coming back to us, like for vengeance. Or morphed into some strange mist creep that definitely wants to kill us.
Yeah, I don't really know what information it would have to offer. And I don't know, I feel like if Fal Dune were here in his human form, he could explain to us the logic that kept this creature alive.
If only.
Only there was some kind of a way. No. Alright, that's an excellent defense. Alright. Alright. I guess I'll just add like 3 half-burned torches.
I'm gonna say on the ones that are lit, let's give you a 25% recovery rate on them.
Okay.
To make things easier, rather than saying, oh, you've got all these torches that are like 30%, 70%, like just for every 4 torches you collect, add 1 full torch to the inventory.
Makes sense to me.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Damn, I should have made it less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you know what? We'll just count them on the way back.
Yeah, I'm counting them right now.
Also, just for the sake of convenience, and because there's like a quintillion of them, I'm rounding everything up. I'm sorry, I'm rounding everything down. So, like, if there's 5, I'm just adding 1.
I counted 27. If you strip the whole dungeon.
Alright, I'll add 6. In the spirit of rounding down.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Yeah, go us.
Nice.
we did it.
We did it. We did it.
Nothing-
Hooray.
Nothing else you guys are doing in here?
I think I'm alright. Seems like a bear problem.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Nice whiff.
You have advantage because he's unconscious.
Please miss him again.
You're a fucking horrible bear.
Just keep going until you hit one.
I'm just gonna get, like, it's a take 10. You can, since he's not moving, you can just take all the time you need and just slowly maul him to death.
but not because you want it to last longer, but just because you're incompetent.
You know, I just thought of something I want to try and do.
Lay it on me.
I'd like to search this area, and if permissible, can I use the inspiration die that you gave me to add value to my investigation?
The inspiration die was limited to that combat encounter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh.
I'll still
thought,
search
though.
around.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Oh,
It's
What-
definitely a dead end hallway.
All right. I thought I should use. I thought the die was used in the dungeon and not per battle, and so it was like I might as well do something to use it up. So
Yeah, for the
hey,
for the
Trent.
ones that happen because of the nat ones, I just keep them to that encounter.
makes sense.
Yeah, but you know what? You tried, and that's really all that matters.
A for effort, right?
100% for effort.
I think I'm done then.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's,
Thanks.
alright.
I don't think this was mine, but thanks.
Most certainly wasn't. Well, hey, thanks, bro. Trying to give my possessions to other people. Alright. Perfect. Got my rope back. And my swag. Alright.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of stuff to do in this place.
Okay. If you guys are ready to leave, I'll dump you back in the entryway, and we'll stop there for tonight, and then you can pick up with the journey back to town next week.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think as
like
long
it.
as we do a long rest before we kind of take off, I'll just
That's
throw
a good
that out
idea.
there as a reference point for next week. Then I'm happy.
I'm down with it. That's probably a good idea to rest before we head back out.
True.
'Cause I'm sleepy.
Even a short rest would be good for us.
Yeah, short rest. I can even heal myself
Yeah.
extra after a short. So
We can do
Plus-
some hit die or something.
Plus, we did have all them beds out there if we wanted to.
Goblin beds.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? Plus, I have like an actual bedroll, so I don't even know why I suggested that.
All right.
Well, I'm happy.
Well, good job, guys.
Thank you.
thank
Free
you.
heroin.
Yeah.
I am glad that you survived. I was a little bit worried in a couple of places.
You need both.
I think that was
Yeah.
great.
That was hilarious. Not gonna lie, felt like the old days.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I gotta get off here. I've been working since 5:30, so I'm ready for bed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
But
that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Happy
Yeah, that was great.
quarantine.
Thanks everybody.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah, glad we could
High
make it again.
fives all around.
well, high ones in Fal Dune's case. If you don't mind, paste your notes in sometime tomorrow, Friday, whenever. All right, cool guys. Hopefully,
right.
I'll see you next week.
Yep.
Sounds
Stay
good to
safe.
me.
Bye.
Thanks everybody.
Bye,
You too.
friends.